Good. How you doing? Okay, it's me again. Stream should be up and live. Okay. Oops. Let me grab my headset and let me send you some audio. Make sure you can hear me. Test 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. Check 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 check. Colton, audio check for you. Probably take about 30 seconds to get there. Okay. Now, I'm having difficulty hearing things back from the board, so I want to send you some commercial here to make sure you're hearing that. Where did it go? There it is.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic, with over 3 decades of experience.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome here to tonight's game. And now I'm not getting anything. Check 1, 2. What is wrong? Testing 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Anyway, hopefully you can hear me back there in Evanston and along the internet, as we're a little bit delayed getting on the air because of some rain here in Pocatello. They're kind of getting ready. They're still hoping to start the game at 7:30, so we're having a very, very edited and abbreviated pregame show here. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to the coach. We'll do that coming back right after this.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobbi Dolezal, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Growing up is all about having your independence. And Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical and cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how. Covelos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the Log Cabin on Bear River Drive.
Now in the rearview mirror.
You know, you're right. It was a good weekend. We had 3 losses on the win-loss column, but I thought the boys played pretty well. You know, we had the bases loaded with no out against Laramie, down 2, and Laramie made a great play. catching the fly ball, and then a throw out at home for a double play, which, shut us down. But that game was right there for us to win. And then the Green River Rock Springs loss, it comes down to one run, one play, one extra base, one better contact at the plate. So we're right there with these games.
Talk to me a little bit about this weekend. You guys will be playing the Pocatello Runnin' Rebels. It'll be 3 games, 1 on Friday night, 2 on Saturday. But I understand you guys are going to be playing different teams on those games. Can you kind of explain how this is going to work for us?
Yeah, so Friday night we'll play the Pocatello AA team, and then Saturday we'll have a doubleheader with either one of their single A teams, or we'll play each of their single A teams. So it'll be good to go up there this weekend and see some different faces. We've been kind of stuck here in the southwest corner of Wyoming playing Green River Rock Springs, and be nice to get out and go see some different faces, some different pitching, get some different scenarios.
When you think about the grand picture of the season, which day in your mind is probably going to contain the more important games? Is it measuring yourself up against Pocatello AA squad on Friday night, or is it going to be more about seeing how you guys fare against their single A squads on Saturday?
I just think as far as looking where we're as a team, we're still evaluating ourselves. What I want to see is us go see good baseball, which we should up there. Some high-end pitching, probably with their AA team. That'll be their best arms. Want to see the kids compete at the plate, and our pitchers compete against some of the better hitters from up there. So, Friday night against their AA team, that's going to be their best of the best. And then Saturday we'll get their younger kids as far as the age group goes. But, we need to evaluate ourselves and just control what we can control ourselves.
When you do go about evaluating yourselves, where do you feel like is a point that you guys are really kind of focusing in on? Because if you get that one point right, you think everything else will kind of fly open for you guys.
Well, that one point has become more of a cohesive team, right? If we put the hit and run on, make sure we're getting the sign and the hitter's swinging and the runner is still in bases. Being a little more conservative as far as our leads. We've had a few kids get picked off. Giving up an out there could have turned into a run for us. And then when we get runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs, our hitters need to really focus on putting the ball in play and scoring that run.
That is Coach Nick Small, manager of the Evanston Outlaws. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Good luck this weekend. Cannot wait for the games in Pocatello. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll thank our Grand Slam sponsors today on our pregame interview. We got Tom's HVAC, Union Wireless, Novus Glass, S-Bar-A Ranch, Kazines, Todd Hoover, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Sud Brothers, and our select home run group today will be Chad Odell, Tata Chemical, Ideal Completions, Southern Tire Mart at Pilot, Highland Property Inspections, and Aspen Grove Nursery. Thank you guys for your sponsor.
And that's our pregame interview this afternoon with Coach Nick Small of the Outlaws. And we want to thank, of course, the Bullock Agency, Jake Major, where benefits matter, for help us bring him our coach's interview today. Well, they're bringing the tractor back out in the field, and looks like they're going to give the infield a quick drag before we get going, as they've had to fix a couple of spots around the infield that were still a little bit wet. So we'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about this game, and we'll do that coming up here in just a few minutes as we continue on the Big Country Properties pregame, brought to you by Bobbi Driscoll. We make it happen on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cash Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
To get to know your Red Devils, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers today. We're getting to know our Outlaws, and of course we have catcher and pitcher Jackson Osborne here with us. Jackson, you guys as a team have got off to a pretty good start. Where do you guys feel like you guys have made the most improvements in this season so far?
Our fielding, definitely. We haven't had near as much errors as we've had in the past, and just getting better as a team.
Talk to me real quick about the mindset you guys had coming into this season, considering you guys were playing at the single A, not the double A, and how in a lot of ways it's a little bit more competitive down here at single A.
We were probably more confident in just knowing that we were going to have harder competition and better games overall.
All right, well, this is Get to Know Your Red Devils, and today it's Get to Know Your Outlaws, of course, and I've got 10 kind of random getting to know you fun icebreaker questions. So your job is to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and that will determine your interview. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, so what's that first one going to be?
3.
3. Okay, if you were to go to the Olympics in any sport but baseball, what would it be?
I would probably do the Winter Olympics. I would do hockey just because it seems fun, and I love watching it. Watching people run into each other a lot seems pretty fun.
Do you have a favorite team?
No, I don't watch it that often. I have a favorite team.
Wait, you just enjoy the sport in general?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so what's that next question going to be?
7.
7. All right, what is your favorite vacation spot?
A couple years ago when me and my family went up to Cancun, Mexico, for spring break 2 years ago.
What did you do while you were there?
We went golfing, we went to the beach, we ran around, drove go-karts, and just kind of hung out at the resort mostly.
Are you more of a, when you're on vacation, you want to relax and do nothing type of guy, or are you more of a, you want to get out and kind of experience the place?
Probably more just sit and relax and enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, so what's that next question going to be?
5.
All right, number 5. So you're only a sophomore this year, I believe, so you got plenty of time to think about this, but what are your future plans after high school as of right now?
If I'm being honest with you, I haven't really thought about it. It's not really one of my concerns. I'm just trying to get through high school right now. I don't really have any plans after this yet.
What are you hoping to accomplish in the next year then?
Hopefully get better grades than this year.
All right. What's that last question going to be?
8.
Number 8. What is a fun fact about you, like any hidden talents or anything like that?
I love to ride my dirt bike. I'm semi-decent at it, and I don't know, I'm kind of a boring person, but a lot of people think my hair's a perm, but it's really not. It's all complete natural.
That is definitely a hidden talent right there.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is Jackson Osborne with Get to Know Your Outlaws, of course, presented by Ellingford Brothers. Jackson, thank you so much for the time. Good luck the rest of the season. It's been exciting to kind of watch you, not just this year, but last year as well. The improvements you've made have just been phenomenal, and you have really stepped into a really pivotal part of the team. Thank you so much for your time. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, that's all. Thank you.
That's Jackson Osborne in our Get to Know Your Outlaw segment here this afternoon. We're going to take a time out as we're continuing to work our way down toward the first pitch. They're still dragging the infield after the last rainstorm came through about an hour or so ago. So still trying to get the field just about ready as we're just a few minutes late now, but I imagine we'll have baseballs flying and pitches being thrown here in the next 10 or 15 minutes. So we'll take a time out. We'll come back. We'll talk about some of the keys to the game, of today's game. Plus, of course, we're still going to have you introducing you to today's starting lineup in your Meet the Outlaws. That's still all to come here as we continue on the pregame show right after this.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
And it's time to meet the players that make up the 2023 Evanston Outlaws, brought to you by Varsity Inc. We're on your team, and we'll have the starting lineups coming up too, just right after this.
My name is Breckenridge. I am a sophomore, and I play pitcher and third.
I'm Braxton Bauer. I'm a senior. I play first base and pitcher.
I'm Gavin Oliver. I'm a junior. I pitch and play infield.
My name's Ryder Wilson. I'm a junior, and I play outfield and pitcher.
I'm Jaden Winley. I'm a freshman, and I play outfield and infield.
Walker Wilson, a senior, center field and pitcher.
I'm Jackson Osborne. I'm a sophomore, and I play catcher and pitcher.
I'm Damian Common. I'm a sophomore, and I play outfield and pitcher.
I'm Ryan Hoover. I'm a junior, and I play infield and pitcher.
My name is Red Anderson. I'm a sophomore, and I play infield and pitcher.
I'm Brody Clifton. I'm fifth class, and I play outfield.
I'm Tyson Bateman. I'm a freshman, and I play outfield.
And there's your members of the Evanston Outlaws who make up today's games. Time to look at today's starting lineups here as we get ready for first pitch, as they have taken the field, as have the everyone getting ready for today's game. In fact, they're going to call the teams out, get ready for the national anthem. So we'll bring you the anthem here from Pocatello. All right, starting the national anthem from here in Pocatello. Let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First for the Evanston Outlaws, as Ryder Wilson will lead off, and he will be in center field. Walker Wilson will hit second. He'll be in left. Gavin Oliver is the shortstop, and he will hit in the 3 spot. Braxton Bauer plays at first base. He'll hit fourth. Ryan Hoover hits fifth. He's at second base. Jackson Osborne will do the catching for the Outlaws today. He'll hit sixth. Brecker Rich is the pitcher. He'll hit in the 7th spot. Rhett Anderson is the third baseman. He'll hit 8th. And Damian Kaman is over in right, and he will bat in the number 9 spot. For Pocatello, Jace Vaughn leads off. He is the shortstop. Gunnar Wilhelm is the right fielder. He'll hit second. Martin Serrano is the catcher. He'll hit third. Mac Evans does the pitching. He hits in the 4th spot. J.D. Gunderson will hit fifth. Davis hits sixth. He'll play second base. Gunderson, by the way, plays third base. Caden Knowles is the first baseman. He'll hit seventh. Alex Wynn bats 8th, and he'll be in center field. And Brody Birch is in left field, and he will hit number 9. So the pitching matchup today, Brecker Rich for the Outlaws, and Mac Evans for Pocatello. This is going to be a very interesting game and a very difficult game for the Outlaws. They're going to have their hands full here today, simply because of one thing. This Pocatello team is made up of many players from the Pocatello High School team, a team that last Saturday won the state championship for 4A teams in the state of Idaho. So to say that they are truly one of the best teams in the state, well, for high school baseball, that's true. And for the lineup here for this American Legion team, as Mac Evans comes home, the first pitch hit straight back foul by Ryder Wilson, and it's 0-1. 7 of the 9 players in this starting lineup today for Pocatello was part of that Pocatello Thunder state championship team. As the pitch is down low to Wilson, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So we welcome you in here this afternoon. Dan Hubbard sitting in for Elon Olaf, who is busy doing other things this weekend, as the 1-1 pitch from Evans is up high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. One thing about Mac Evans is he works very quick. Next pitch is swung on and missed. He big, strong right-hander, stands about 6'5", and he can get it up there in a hurry. Fastball hit foul back into the screen by Wilson, and it stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Evans, with a good fastball, gets it up there in the low 90s, has a very good breaking pitch as well, and can spot pitches down and away very well. There's that breaking ball, but it stays high, and it's run full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. If it sounds like I know a lot about these guys, I have. I've seen them quite a bit. The 3-2 pitch, again, hit foul by Ryder Wilson, right straight back into the screen. My normal play-by-play duties are calling games for Preston High School, and we faced Pocatello 5 times and went 0-5 against them. The 3-2 pitch again is hit down the left field line, but it's going to go foul, and it stays again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Anyway, we welcome you in here to the Union broadcast booth. Rain on and off throughout the afternoon as we get here and we get the game underway. 66 degrees at game time here today after a little bit of a rain delay. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Curve ball, does he go? They ask. No swing. So Ryder Wilson works a walk as that'll put the over at first base, and now here's Walker Wilson, the left fielder. So officially we started about 10 minutes late, 7:40 for the first pitch here this evening. But between 3 and about 6, I wouldn't have bet you much that we would have had a game at all. As the first pitch here to Walker Wilson's over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed by Walker, and it's 0-2. Outfield's pretty much straight away. The right fielder, Gunnar Wilhelm, plays over near the lines. There's actually quite a big gap in right center field here for Walker Wilson. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, misses down low. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scheduled to be a 9-inning game here this evening. And then they'll play a doubleheader tomorrow. First game tomorrow starts at noon. We'll be on the air with the pregame show scheduled about 11:15 as that ball sliced foul out along the right field side. So it stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Walker Wilson comes back, picks up the bat. New ball for Mac Evans. Baseballs aren't going to last long. As much rain as they've had around this area and today, their balls are going to get very wet once they hit in the grass. Here comes the 1-2 again. Fastball misses. Snap throw back to first by Serrano. And it's not quite in time as Ryder Wilson gets back in with a hand. So 2 balls and 2 strikes as the pitch missed away. Evans works from the third base side of the rubber. Now he wants to go over there, and they threw it away as he got it up high. Knowles couldn't come down with it. Ryder's going to go to second. He's going to keep on going to third, and the throw there is not going to be in time. So it'll be a two-base error charged against the pitcher. Kind of a rare mistake by these kids from Pocatello. So nobody out here in the top of the first inning. And Walker Wilson now with a chance to pick up a run. Popped up right around first base. Knowles crosses over into foul territory and will make the catch for the first out. So there's one out. And now here's Gavin Oliver, the shortstop, with a chance to get his team on top here in the first inning here. Oliver will hit from the right side. Ryder Wilson stands down at third base. Having walked in the two-base throwing error, got him over to third. And the first pitch is a fastball that is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Big ballpark here, Hollowell Field here in Pocatello. It's been around a while as that pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1 strike. Back in the early 60s when this ballpark was constructed, the San Francisco Giants had a minor league ballpark here in the Pioneer League who called Hollowell Field home for many years. As a pitch hit foul, and it's now 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. Oliver back in there. Curveball from Evans is swung on and missed. There's that tough breaking pitch as he gets his first strikeout. And now there's 2 outs here in the inning. And now here's Braxton Bauer with 2 outs, and Ryder Wilson still standing over there at third base. And the first pitch to Bauer misses down low, ball 1. Bauer, big kid, hitting from the right side. Way back in the box as he drives one toward left center field. That's a long run for a win, but he's there, and he'll put the squeeze on it and make the catch. So it was a long run, but they were able to get out of the inning. No runs, no hits, an error, and Evanston leaves a man over at third base. So we're done with a half inning here today. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's Evanston 0, Pocatello coming up on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobbi Dolezal, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Uintah County School District Number 1, we have a long tradition of student excellence and success. Our vision is to provide the highest quality education for all students. We do this by providing relevant and challenging instruction. We set high expectations for our students and focus on experiences that build positive relationships, promote collaboration, and encourage maximum student effort. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Well, we'll go along here to the bottom of the first inning as we welcome you back here to the Union broadcast booth. No score in the game as Pocatello comes up, so we're scoreless on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here as we go to the bottom of the first inning. So we can fix the little technical issues as we go along here. So here's as we go to the bottom of the first inning with Brecker Rich on the mound. And here in the bottom of the first inning for Pocatello, it's Jace Vaughn, Gunnar Wilhelm, and then the catcher Martin Serrano. So Rich on the mound, like a lot of guys these days, works out of the stretch even though there's nobody on base. As the first pitch misses outside and away, ball one. Jace Vaughn, the shortstop, does a very good job getting on base, and then once he gets there, he can be an annoyance. He runs and runs and runs. As the next pitch is high again, ball two, 2 balls and no strikes. So we welcome you back here to the Union broadcast booth. As the 2-0 pitch again misses down and away, ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. It's tough enough getting this Pocatello lineup. What you don't want to do is give away free opportunities. As the 3-0 pitch is outside, that's exactly what I mean. You give up a walk to open the top of the first inning. So that'll bring up Gunnar Wilhelm. Wilhelm, not somebody I have seen. He goes to Highland High School. And Highland is not somebody that Preston played this year, so I haven't seen much of Gunnar Wilhelm, not since basketball season. First pitch, there goes Vaughn. Pitch outside. The throw was pretty good, but late. As the throw back to the pitcher gets away, and Vaughn gets up, and he's going to go to third. So the error by the Outlaws will allow Vaughn to go to third base. He stole second, then the error allows him to get to third. So the error against the second baseman. And now Wilhelm in the same position that the Outlaws had in the top of the inning, with a chance to pick up a run here as the pitch misses outside. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 offering. That misses outside again, ball 2, 2-1. Of course, for Wilhelm and all the rest of the students at Highland, they had bigger concerns this year of not just how they did on the baseball field. With about a little less than a month to go in the school year, as that pitch misses outside, it's now ball 3. They had a major fire roll through and destroy about 25% of the school at Highland, just across town here in Pocatello. The 3-1 pitch misses outside, and back-to-back walks to open the inning. It destroyed the cafeteria and the gym and what they called the D wing of the school, bunch of classrooms. As here's Martin Serrano. So they had to close the school. They couldn't use the school for the final month of the school year, and the kids from Highland ended up sharing the school building with the kids from Century High School. As the first pitch to Serrano misses outside. Serrano, the big left-handed hitting catcher, big power. Runners at the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. As the next pitch to Serrano is on the inside half for a call strike, and it's 1-1. So what they did to be able to accommodate all the kids, they put the Century students on classes where they went to school every other day on a 4-day school week, and then had homeschool as Serrano hits the pitch foul, and it's 1-2. Then they had homeschool the other 2 days of the week, alternating back and forth between on-campus and off-campus learning. And then the other 2 days of the week, the kids from Highland came over as a bluff on the run over first base by Wilhelm, and he goes back to first, and the pitch was high, and it's now 2-2. So the days that the Century kids were in class, Highland kids were on homeschool, and then vice versa. And that's how they got through the final month of the school year. The 2-2 offering is inside and runs the count full to Serrano, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield straightaway here for the Outlaws. Lights have not really taken full effect as of yet as we play in the bottom of the first inning. The 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. That's going to get through into right field. Vaughn will score to make it 1-0. Wilhelm chugging all the way to third base on the RBI single by Wilhelm. And it's 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Next up for the Rebels, number 10, Caden Evans.
So here's Mac Evans as he'll come up for the first time today. As Wilhelm goes all the way to the third, still runners at the corner, still nobody out here in the top of the first inning. For Evans, who, when he's not pitching, you'll find him patrolling center field. As he drives one toward right center, going back on the ball is Wilhelm, just short of the track, makes the catch. Tagging at third is the right fielder for, the right fielder for the Indians, which is Damon Kaman, I should say, as he'll come in. Wilhelm to make it 2-0 on the scoring fly ball by Mac Evans, as Martin Serrano stays over at first base. So 2 outs. And now here is J.D. Gunderson. Gunderson will hit from the right side as the curveball from Rich stays high. Ball 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch popped up right in the middle of the infield. Coming down to get it is the pitcher Rich for the second out. So Gunderson pops up. That's the second out. And now here's Davis. Serrano still stands over at first base. Davis at the plate. At second base here in the game today, and that first pitch is up high to him. That's ball 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0 Pokey here in the top of the bottom of the first inning. Pocatello's next pitch here to Davis. That's over for a strike, and it's 1-1. So the 2 walks to open the inning turned into runs by Pocatello. That's their 2-0 lead. Rich ready again. The next pitch is a fastball. That's up high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Still just a few clouds, just a very gentle breeze blowing from the left field corner out toward right center field. But it's a little chilly. As a pitch hit foul over the top of the screen back toward the parking area, and it goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. What was 66 degrees at game time, and it's going to get a lot cooler than that before we get out of here. Scheduled to play 9 here tonight. 2-2 pitch. Curveball misses outside, runs the count full, 3-2. So he runs the count full. That means the runner at first base will be away on the pitch. And the 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. So Rich gets a strikeout to end the inning, but not before Pocatello plates 2 runs. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and there was an error charged in the inning as well. So 2-0 Pocatello on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll go to the second on this First Banco Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazin's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
All right, top of the second here. 2-0 Pocatello leads. As we go to the second inning for Evanston, it'll be Ryan Hoover, Jackson Osborne, and Brecker Rich due up. First pitch to Osborne, hit foul off the first base side, and it's 0-1. Pocatello looking for their first, or I should say Evanston rather, looking for their first hit of the game. Pitch home from Evans. It's up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. With the abbreviated pregame show today, we didn't get a chance to talk with the head coach of the Pocatello team. But this is their first game of the year here tonight. And keeping their heads in the game after winning the state championship a week ago as the pitch swung on and missed. Hoover goes down on strikes. That's the second strikeout for Mac Evans. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jackson Osborne. How do you keep their heads in the game? They'd already won the big prize as the first pitch from Evans over for a strike, and it's 0-1. So you have to keep their heads, well, for lack of a better term, screwed on straight, and keep them moving forward. As the next pitch from Evans misses inside to Osborne, 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch misses up and in, 2-1. So you just kind of keep them moving forward. Part of what can keep the Pocatello's head in the game is that 5 of their players have already signed deals to go play junior college baseball. As a ground ball to third, Gunderson across with it quickly in time, and Osborne's out 5-3 for the second out of the inning. So yes, they are talented. Yes, they're going to use their abilities to continue their education. So here's the pitcher, Brecken Rich. Evans' first pitch to Rich popped up foul off the first base side, and it's 0-1. As the next pitch swung on and missed, and Rich finds himself in the hole here, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed as Evans makes quick work of the Outlaws here in the second inning. Gets a couple of strikeouts, but other than that, Evanston goes out 1-2-3. 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we go to the bottom of the second on this Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Union, where offering high-speed internet for you and for your home, rather, and your office. Forgot to mention, is last half inning was our fan cam brought to you by Kazine's Ace and Furniture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. So, bottom of the second, 2-0 Pocatello. As Brecken Rich going through his warm-up tosses, we move here to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be the lower third of the order due up here for Pocatello. Caden Knowles, Alex Wynn, and Brody Birch due up here for Pocatello in the bottom of inning number 2. So here's Knowles. Knowles, the first baseman. Kind of unusual to see him hitting down in the 7 spot as he whacks one to left field. Coming over is Wilson. He's there and makes the catch. So Walker Wilson able to get that over into the gap as you're able to cut that off and make the play for the first out. Now here's Alex Wynn. About to say that we usually saw Knowles hitting in the 2nd spot in the lineup. And now here's Wynn, the center fielder. First pitch to Alex. Breaking ball, takes it down and away. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Ready again, the 1-0 offering, as that is over for a strike, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. The Outlaws will get used to looking at this ballpark. They'll be here again tomorrow, and they'll be back here again in a couple of weeks as well for the Pocatello Wood Bat Tournament, as the pitch is outside to about 2 balls and a strike. And they'll play all 3 of their preliminary round games on this field here at Hollowell, as that pitch misses outside, and it's 3 balls and a strike. There's Hawthorne Field, where they also play some games. That's out beyond center field here. But Evanston will play all 3 of their preliminary round games here. As that ball's lined into right center field, that's going to be in for a hit for Wynn. Hit number 2 on the game here for Pocatello, and with 1 out, they get a man at first base. So here is the number 9 hitter, Brody Birch. Birch, who pitched a lot, played second base a lot, and today he's in left field. So 1 out, men are at first. Wynn. Keep an eye on Wynn, see how aggressive they want to be on the base paths here, as Wynn's not running, and the first pitch is a fastball that's up high. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. As the next pitch knocked down or rolls out in front of home plate, by the time Osborne picks it up down to second base, we'll go Alex Wynn, and the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Again, down and in. Now it's 3 balls and no strikes. Now field straight away. Come on, the right fielder playing very deep. As the pitch to is inside again. It's ball 4. So 3rd walk of the game here in an inning and a third for Rich. And down to first base, putting runners at first and second. And we go back to the top of the order, and Jace Vaughn back up there. First pitch to Vaughn, misses outside, ball 1. Vaughn walked and was sent all the way to third on a throwing error in the first inning. Also stole a base as that pitch hit foul back into the screen. That's 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, we talk about 5 players who are already signed to go play college baseball out of this Pocatello program. One of those is the shortstop, Jace Vaughn. Time called as Rich backs off. Vaughn, he's headed to play at Mesa Community College in Mesa, Arizona. The 1-1 pitch. That missed outside. 2 balls and a strike. What helped him be discovered and seen by the folks over in Mesa was the fact that the Pocatello program during the regular season, just to get maximum number of games in and get out of the weather, they would plan trips to go down to play in Arizona when the weather started to get bad, as the 2-1 pitch misses high and it's ball 3. Well, one of those places they'd always go is they'd go to Mesa, Arizona. And Vaughn was seen. They liked what they saw, and they signed him. And here's a little drive into right field. Coming up is the right fielder, Come On. That's going to get by him and bounce behind him. The Come On able to go back and get it, but it's going to get 2 runs in, and it's 4-0. It'll be a double for Vaughn and a couple of RBIs, and it's now 4-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So 2 runs in the first, 2 more here in the second. Third hit of the game overall for Pocatello. And now here is Gunnar Wilhelm, who also walked his first time up here today. And the first pitch to Wilhelm misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Infield back. Hoover sneaks in behind the runner. There goes Vaughn. He's headed for third. The pitch swung on and missed. Osborne's throw is late, and Vaughn's got another stolen base, his second of the game. So Vaughn swipes third rather, and now he's standing at third base with only 1 out in the inning. The 1-1 pitch, ground ball to short. Oliver will play it across. They'll let the run come in, get the ground out, and it's a RBI for Wilhelm as he grounds out 6-3 for the second out of the inning. So Vaughn comes home, and now here's Martin Serrano with 2 outs and nobody on. 5-0 Pocatello. Serrano with an RBI single, his first time up. Up there now with the bases empty and 2 outs. First ball swinging, hits it in the air right along the right field line. It's the first baseman, Bauer, in fair ground to make the catch as Serrano pops up and the inning is over. But not before Pocatello adds 3 runs on 2 hits, and they leave no one on base. We're done with 2. And it's 5-0 Pocatello on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Top of the third, 5-0 Pocatello as the Outlaws come back up. Again, fix our camera. So here in the third inning here for the Outlaws, it'll be the bottom third of the order. Actually, remember 8 and 9 spots, I should say. As it'll be Rhett Anderson, Damon Kaman, then back to the top of the order and Ryder Wilson. So Evans, who was allowed just 1 base runner for the first 2 innings, that was a walk to the leadoff man in the first inning, Ryder Wilson, who got as far as third base and then was left there. And the first pitch here to Rhett Anderson is over for the strike. 0-1 on Anderson. Here's the 0-1 pitch, waved at and missed, and it's 0-2. Our third inning, of course, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. The 0-2 pitch, taking low, 1-2. It's a close pitch. Good eye by Anderson to let that one go. Outfield moves in a little shallow here against Anderson. Look out. The 1-2 pitch is up and in, spins him out of there, and it goes to 2-2. So a little chin music from Mac Evans. Now see if he comes back and goes breaking ball away. Nope, that one slipped out of his hand and went over the head of Anderson. And the count goes full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes here to the leadoff batter in the top of the third inning. Three-two pitch. Hit foul off the first base side. Coming over is Knowles to have a look, but he's going to run out of room. And it stays at 3 balls and 2 strikes. I want to make sure we thank all of our pregame show sponsors here today, as we had abbreviated pregame show because of the delay of the weather. Ground ball to short, or second rather. Davis has it. He'll play it across in time. And that's the first out here in the top of inning number 3. So with 1 out, the number 9 hitter is Damon Kaman. Kaman over in right field today, coming up for the first time, as he lines one at Vaughn on the first pitch that he sees. So there's 2 outs. Then back to the top of the order, and Ryder Wilson.
Number 27, Ryder Wilson.
Wilson walked his first time up. He's the only base runner that Preston has had, or that I should say Evanston has had. Yes, that's going to be a hard habit to break, as the first pitch is hit foul back to over the top of the press box, and it's 0-1. So we'll drop in some of those pregame show sponsors, get them their mentions that they missed today, as the pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Of course, the pregame show sponsor in and of itself, Big County Properties. Want to thank them for their sponsorship of the pregame show, and hopefully the weather will allow us to be on the air on time tomorrow, as the pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. So first game of the doubleheader is a 12 noon first pitch. Ground ball back up the middle. Vaughn can't get it. It's into center field. Wilson has the first hit of the game for the Outlaws, a 2-out single here in the top of the third.
Wilson has the first
And with 2 outs, he's over there at first base. And that'll bring up Walker Wilson, who fouled out his first time up. So 12 p.m. first pitch for game 1 of the doubleheader tomorrow. We'll be on the air about 11:15 with the pregame show, coming up back here at Hollowell Field in Pocatello. So Evans comes home, and the first pitch misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes on Walker Wilson. He's the left fielder today for the Outlaws. Out of the stretch comes Evans again. That pitch on the corner for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Got a few people here. Of course, I'm not really surprised that the weather kept a lot of the folks away. That and the cool temperatures. It's nearly it is actually. It is Memorial Day weekend now that we've started into Friday evening, as Memorial Day weekend starting off a little chilly. Count runs to 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Evans. Misses outside. Ball 3 balls and a strike. So 3-1. Ryder Wilson been on base both times up there. Pitch hit on the ground to Vaughn. He'll go the short way, get the force out at second base, and the inning is over. Preston gets a hit, but they leave the man on base, as we'll go to the bottom of the third after 2.5. It's 5-0 Pocatello on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Bottom of the third inning, 5-0 Pocatello, as Mac Evans will lead it off here for Pocatello as we go to the bottom three. Evans, Gunderson, and Davis. waiting for the PA guy to turn the music off, as here's Evans to climb back in. Evans had a scoring fly ball in the first inning to pick up an RBI, and the first pitch to him bounces up there from Rich, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. So we're going back and through and mentioning all the pregame show sponsors, since we didn't get a chance to give them their due in the pregame show today. It's a 1-0 pitch, ground ball towards short. There's with it, Olson plays it across in time, or Oliver rather, across in time for the out. So Evans grounds out, 6-3. That's the first out.
Bringing up number 6, J.D. Gunderson.
And here's J.D. Gunderson. Gunderson popped up his first time up. He's 0 for 1. So we also want to thank and remember our friends over at the El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant for their sponsorship in the pregame show. As that pitch is outside, ball 1. El Paso, of course, is the best in the West. 1 ball with no strikes here on Gunderson, the third baseman. Rich ready, the 1-0 pitch. Misses down and away, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. So the light's starting to take a little bit better effect here in the ballpark. The camera view that you have for those watching on mylocalradio.com, that makes the ballpark look a lot lighter than it actually is at the moment, as the sun's still setting out beyond the left field side, as the lights really have not taken complete effect here as of yet. 2-1 pitch over on the corner, and it's now 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch home to Gunderson. Big overhand slow curveball hits him, and Gunderson will head down to first base.
Pitch, bringing up number 5, Luke Davis.
So that'll bring up Luke Davis. First hit batter for either pitcher here today. And with Gunderson down at first base and 1 out, here's Davis, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. First pitch to Davis, that misses up high, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Rich looks back behind him. Small lead at first base for Gunderson with a 5-0 lead. And the pitch down low again, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. So we can take a little trip around the big leagues here, get you caught up on what's happening on the scoreboard. As that pitch misses down low again, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. on Luke Davis, the second baseman. Here's the 3-0 pitch on the corner for a strike, and it's 3-1. Game's in progress tonight. As Washington is in Kansas City to take on the Royals as the pitch misses down and away. So Davis draws a walk. So a hit batter and a walk here in the inning. That's 4 walks now in the game for Rich. And with runners at first and second and 1 out, here is Caden Knowles. Knowles flew out to left his first time up. First pitch, grounded foul, and it's 0-1. They're playing in the bottom of the 7th inning. Kansas City has plated 3 runs in the inning, and they trail by 1. It's 9-8. Washington leads the Royals in the bottom of the 7th at Kauffman Stadium. San Francisco giving it to the Milwaukee Brewers tonight. 7th inning in Milwaukee at Miller Park. Pitches outside. There goes the runner to the third, and the throw goes into left field. Getting up and coming home is Gunderson. He will score on the throwing error. So it's a stolen base and an error. And it's 6-0. So Gunderson steals third. Error charged against the catcher, Jackson Osborne, to get him home. To make it 6-0, as that's a pitch inside, and that hits Knowles. That's the second hit batter of the inning.
Gets hit by a pitch. Bringing up number 12, Alex Wynn.
So runners at first and second still, and Alex Wynn is the scheduled hitter. And here comes Nick Small out to the mound to come out and talk to his pitcher for a moment. And as he does, we can start updating you on the scores around the big leagues. San Francisco leads Milwaukee 14-1 after 7. Toronto in Minnesota leads 3-1. That's in the bottom of the 8th inning against the Twins. Bottom of the 6th in Colorado, the New York Mets have a 4-1 lead over the Rockies. The Miami Marlins are in Southern California to take on the Angels tonight. Bottom of the 3rd at Anaheim Stadium, and it's the Marlins 2 and the Angels 0. Middle of the 3rd in Oakland, as Houston has a 5-0 lead early on in that one. Also after 3 over in Arizona, the Boston Red Sox taking on the Diamondbacks today, and Red Sox have a 3-0 lead. So here is Alex Wynn. The first pitch to Wynn is up high, ball 1. Runners at first and second, 1 out, top of the 3rd, 1 run home, and a couple of men on base here for Pocatello. There goes again the runners going after 3rd, and they'll make it there without play. So they pull off the double steal this time, as Osborne, with a pitch in the dirt, doesn't even hazard a throw. So Davis goes to 3rd, Knowles would advance to 2nd. Fifth stolen base of the game for Pocatello. Is that pitch over for a strike? Finals from around baseball today. Cincinnati was in Chicago to take on the Cubs, and the Reds walk away with a 9-0 win over the Cubbies. 2-1 pitch outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike here on Alex Wynn. White Sox all over the Detroit Tigers today in Motor City, as they beat the Tigers 12-3, as the 3-1 pitch is up high, ball 4. So 2 hit batters and 2 walks in the inning. 5 walks in the game now for Brecker Rich, and the bases are loaded. And the number 9 hitter, Brody Birch, at the plate, hitting from the left side. First pitch to Birch, grounded toward first. It's bobbled there by Bauer. He'll tag Birch going by, but he'll get the run in, and it's now 7-0. So Birch is out 3-0. 3-0. He'll get the RBI. That's the second out of the inning, as Luke Davis comes in Both other runners move up 90 feet. So with runners at second and third, we go back to the top of the order now, and Jace Vaughn will come up. Vaughn walked and doubled. First ball swinging, pops it up. Shortstop coming over. Oliver will make the play, and the inning is over as Vaughn pops up to his opposite number. But not before Pocatello adds 2 more runs. No hits in the inning. 2 walks and 2 hit batters. They leave 2 in the inning as well, and there was no errors. So we're done with 3 here this evening, and it's 7-0 Pocatello on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard. As we'll go to the fourth on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Uinta County School District Number 4 has established a tradition of excellence in academics and extracurricular activities. This is made possible by the positive relationship that exists between families and the school district. Our celebration of each student's success is a product of an entire community, making student success a top priority. We are blessed with an outstanding staff whose interaction with students makes the world a better place. Uinta County School District Number 4, continuing our tradition of excellence. Go Buffs!
Gavin Oliver will lead it off here in the 4th inning. First ball swinging, hits it foul off the first base side, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is over for a strike, and it's 0-2 on Gavin. So Oliver, Bauer, and Hoover due up here in the top of the 4th for the Outlaws. As the next pitch swung on and missed, that's another strikeout for Mac Evans. And that's the first out here in the 4th. Today's game brought to you by our friends at Ellingford Brothers. Get all your cement, sand, and gravel needs. Let the Ellington Brothers in Evanston help you. Call 307-789-1515. Here's Braxton Bauer. Flew out his first time up and swings and comes up empty, and it's 0-1. Can get you the rest of the scores here around Major League Baseball. We'll duck in the finals from today. Here's the 0-1. That misses up high, a ball and a strike. Finals, Dodgers were down in Florida to take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, the Rays come away with another home win where they win 9-3 over the Dodgers. As that pitch swung on and missed, and it's now 1-2. Texas knocks off the Baltimore Orioles at Camden Yards, 12-2 the final there. The 1-2 pitch, that's lined to center. And right there is Wynn to put that away, and there's 2 outs.
Line to center. Wynn gets the out.
So 2 outs.
Bringing up number 15, Ryan Hoover.
And now here's Ryan Hoover, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. San Diego beats the Yankees today 5-1 at Yankee Stadium. Cleveland knocks off the Cardinals in Cleveland 4-3. And Philadelphia was a 6-4 winner in Atlanta against the Braves. First pitch here to Hoover is looked at for a called strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch hit foul back into the screen. And he quickly jumps ahead here of Ryan Hoover. No balls and 2 strikes. Evans ready again. The 0-2 pitch. Bounces up there. And it goes to the backstop, and it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 4th. Here from Hollowell Field in Pocatello, Idaho. The 1-2. sliced along the left field line. Wilhelm has to come up over toward the line, but he's there and makes the catch. Fine running catch coming over toward the line by Wilhelm. And the Outlaws are gone again in order. 1, 2, 3 here in the inning. No runs, nothing across for the Outlaws, and we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's still Pocatello 7, the Outlaws nothing on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on MyLocalRadio.com.
Good time to run down to the concession stand, get a hamburger, hot dog, candy, cold drinks.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Uinta County School District Number 4 has established a tradition of excellence in academics and extracurricular activities. This is made possible by the positive relationship that exists between families and the school district. Our celebration of each student's success is a product of an entire community, making student success a top priority. We are blessed with an outstanding staff whose interaction with students makes the world a better place. Uinta County School District Number 4, continuing our tradition of excellence. Go Buffs!
All right, bottom of the fourth inning, 7-0 Pocatello. Gunnar Wilhelm will lead it off. It's Wilhelm, Serrano, and Evans due up here in the fourth. Rich still out there for the Outlaws, and pitch misses outside. 7 runs, just 3 hits for the running Rebels. They committed an error. No runs, 1 hit for the Outlaws. They have 2 errors in the game. As the pitch again misses outside, ball 3. It's 3 balls and no strikes. And Rich's 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Wilhelm about swings out of his shoes as he comes up empty. Trying to hit one about halfway to Blackfoot. So 3 balls and a strike. Rich ready, here he comes. And that pitch again swung on and missed. And it runs the count full, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. It's up high, ball 4.
Wilhelm draws the walk.
So Wilhelm draws a walk to lead off here in the fourth inning. And brings up the catcher, Martin Serrano. That's walk number 6 for Brecker Rich in the game. So here's Serrano, popped up and singled home a run back in the first. First pitch home to Serrano, misses outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Some interesting things on this date in baseball history, as one of the largest crowds ever to see a game at Old Yankee Stadium happened on this date as the pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes here on Serrano. Keep an eye on Wilhelm over at first base. He's not running as Serrano turns on one, hits it deep into right center field. Back on the ball goes Wilson, and it is gone. Serrano hits it out, and it's 9-0. So Serrano with a 2-run home run has 3 RBIs in the game, as Pocatello has scored at least 2 runs in every inning in the game so far, and they lead at 9-0. So still nobody out, and here's Mac Evans. Was on this date in 1947 that some 47,747 fans came in to watch a game at Old Yankee Stadium in the Bronx between who else? The Yankees and the Red Sox. As the first pitch to Evans is down low, ball one ball and no strikes. What makes it more amazing is that crowd came in on what normally is the lowest attendance day in baseball at any level, a Monday. As Evans hits the pitch foul back into the screen, and it's 1-1. The previous mark was 73,592 as the pitch is up high. Ball two balls and a strike. That was in Cleveland, as the old Philadelphia A's lost to the Cleveland Indians 1-0 6 years earlier. 2-1 pitch misses down low to Evans, and it's 3 balls and a strike. In case you're curious, as the pitch to is
Evans draws the walk.
The 3-1 pitch is a called strike on the appeal over at first base. So runs the count full on Evans, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He'd thrown the bat away and his shin protector, and he was headed to first base. But the base umpire said, nope, not so fast, my friend. So here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Like an old Elvis song, Return to Sender. Evans hits it right back through the middle into center field. So 2 hits in the inning plus a walk. 5 hits now. Five hits now overall for the running Rebels. So here is J.D. Gunderson with nobody out. As the first pitch to J.D. is up high, ball 1 ball and no strikes. Runner not going. Gunderson hits the ball in the air to center field. Ryder Wilson coming back and over. He's there. He'll make the catch as he fires it back into the infield. And back to first base goes Mac Evans. So that's the first out. Now here's Luke Davis. Davis walked, scored a run, and struck out in the game. So here's Davis. Evans runs up 9-0. The pitch is a ball. The throw is not in time at second base. So Evans steals the bag, up 9-0. Rich Reddy comes home. The next pitch hit in the air. Left field. That is Walker Wilson going back. He'll make the catch as tagging over at third base was Evans, but he was not going anywhere. Now there's 2 outs, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Caden Knowles. Knowles 0 for 1 officially, walked and was hit by a pitch and flew out. First pitch to Knowles as he rolls it foul. And it's 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike on Knowles. 9-0 Pocatello. Little fly ball into short center. Wilson coming up. He's there. He'll make the catch as the inning is over as Knowles flies out. But not before the running Rebels add 2 more runs on 2 hits in the inning. The big blow, of course, the 2-run home run by Martin Serrano. By the way, his first home run of the year whether in regular high school play or here in American Legion, and they leave one man on base. We're done with 4 on the Heritage Auto score of Evanston scoreboard. It's Pocatello 9, Evanston nothing on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on MyLocalRadio.com.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Well, we go to the 5th. Welcome back to the Union Broadcast booth. As here in the top of the 5th inning for the Outlaws, it's Jackson Osborne, the catcher, to lead it off. And the first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Evans, who works quick, comes home again, pitches high and away, and it's ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Just kind of perusing through this date in baseball history here in the top of the 5th. As that pitch is over for a strike again, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, the guy who was probably known as the original clown prince of baseball, Bill Veeck, had a goodie on this date as the pitch is high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count on Osborne as Evans coming home again. 3-2 pitch is hit right back up the middle into center field. Second hit of the game for the Outlaws. Leadoff man aboard here in the 5th. And that brings up the pitcher, Breckenridge. Rich struck out his only other time up. So it was on this date in 1959 that Bill Veeck, with one of his best stunts ever, sent up 3'7" Eddie Goodell as a pinch hitter in a game, as the pitch is hit foul off the first base side by Rich, and it's 0-1. Goodell and 3 other little people arrived by helicopter before the game. The quartet dressed as Martians as they walk out of the helicopter and onto the field, as the pitch is over for a strike again, and it's 0-2. They greet Nellie Fox, Luis Aparicio near the second base bag. And just another in the shenanigans of Bill Veeck, the former owner, the late great former owner of the Chicago White Sox, as 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Breckenridge. Could you imagine having four little people walk out of a helicopter dressed as Martians onto the field, come out and greet your players? Fly ball hit to right field. There's Wilhelm there to make the play. That's the first out here in the top of the 5th. And now here's Rhett Anderson, who grounded out his first time up. Also on this date in 1959, Pittsburgh Pirate pitcher Harvey Haddix pitched 12 perfect innings in a game, but lost. He lost the game 1-0. First pitch on the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Haddix, who gave up a run in the 13th and lost to the Atlanta Braves. A Don Houck error, a sacrifice, a walk, as that pitch inside as the ball gets away from Serrano, but staying put over at first base was Osborne, or the catcher, the runner for Osborne, I should say. So in the 13th, Haddix gave up an error, a sacrifice, a walk, and then a double hit by Joe Adcock that forced across the winning run, and Harvey Haddix lost his perfect game. The count goes to 2-0. Lost his perfect game through 12 innings and then lost the game 1-0. The 2-0 pitch. That's over for a strike, and it's now 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now, according to the umpire. So 2-2 the count here on Red Anderson. 1 out, top of the 5th. 9-0 Pocatello. Fastball from Evans again, misses up and in, and it's 3-2. Getting a little action down in the bullpen for Pocatello. They got a right-hander throwing now behind Evans. The 3-2 pitch is on the corner, strike 3 called. So Anderson takes a called third strike, down and away. That's strikeout number 4 today, and the second out of the inning. So here's Damon Kaman, 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. First pitch to Kaman is hit foul back into the screen. Osborne led off the inning with a single. The runner for him is still over at first base, 2 outs later. And now here's Kaman, the number 9 hitter. Evans' 0-1 pitch, breaking pitch, swung on and missed. So no balls and 2 strikes. Evans again sets at the letters. The 0-2 pitch bounces up there. Nice save by Serrano. Can't find the ball because it's stuck in his glove. Looking around for it down by his feet, and it was kind of poking through the webbing of his glove. Didn't know it was there. So a ball and 2 strikes on Kaman. Here comes Evans' 1-2 offering. Breaking pitch, missed inside again, and it evens the counts at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So 2-2 the count, and the pitch home. Hit foul off of Serrano's glove, and count even, or stays rather, at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So today's game, the 2-2 offering, half swing, does he go? The tag, and the appeal, no, says the base umpire, so the count stays at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So full count here with 2 outs. That means the runner for the Outlaws will be away on the pitch over there at first base, and here's the 3-2 pitch from Evans. On the corner, strike 3 called. He's got another strikeout looking in the inning. That's his 5th in the game. And once again, shuts the door on the Evanston Outlaws. No runs, a hit, no errors, and they leave 1 on base. We're done with 4.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. As on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard, it is Pocatello 9 and Preston nothing.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. We will streamline your workflow and increase your productivity by assessing your business needs and helping you choose the correct solution that fits the needs for your business. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Halfway home, 4.5 innings, 9-0, Pocatello on top. And here's we go to the bottom of the fifth here this evening here in Pocatello. The running Rebels will send up the center fielder Alex Wynn, the left fielder Brody Birch, then back to the top of the order and Jace Vaughn due up here in the bottom of the fifth. Today's game, also want to thank one of our pregame sponsors, Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter. So here's Rich still out there, and the first pitch here in the bottom of the fifth is down low, ball one ball and no strikes. Alex Wynn, 1 for 1, scored a run, singled back in the second, and walked in the third. The 1-0 up high again, and it's ball 2 balls and no strikes. Outfield straightaway against Wynn. Here to lead off in the bottom of the fifth. And hits a ball fair inside third and down the line. Over to get it is Wilson to cut it off into the corner. Wynn will hustle into second base with a leadoff double.
Wynn gets a leadoff double. Bringing up number 7, Brody Birch.
Hit number 6 in the game for Pocatello. And that'll bring up Brody Birch, the left fielder. So here's Birch. He walked and grounded out to the first baseman, but he did drive in a run. He's also scored a run in the game as well. As the first pitch misses outside, ball 1. So Wynn at second base, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Evanston held to just 2 hits through 5 innings so far here today, as the pitch is hit foul off the first base side, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Two games here tomorrow. 12 o'clock first pitch for game 1, as Evanston will play the other 2 single-A teams for Pocatello, as they'll play at noon and at 2. We'll be on with the pregame show about 11:15 tomorrow morning. Hopefully the rain will stay away. The folks in Pocatello, once they got all the snow and the winter out of the way, they've had it now for the last week or so. They've had it kind of tough. As the next pitch swung on and missed, it's 2-2. They've had rain each of the last 5 days here. And, of course, we were delayed a little bit by some weather this evening here in our game here tonight. 2-2 pitch to Birch is thumbed foul inside out at it down toward the bullpen.
On the mound for the Outlaws is 29, Damian King.
So they did make a pitching change. Damian Kamon now pitching here for the Indians. As that pitch is inside and hit him. So Birch hit by the pitch. He'll head down to first base. Runners at first and second. Third hit batter in the game for Indian pitchers today.
Excuse me, that's number 4, Alex Roth.
4 for 3.
So Alex Roth will hit here for Jace Vaughn. with 2 on and nobody out in the 5th. As the ball pops out of Osborne's glove, and both runners will move up 90 feet. So that'll be a pass ball charge to the catcher Osborne, puts runners at 2nd and 3rd. And the pitch home popped up. Short left center field. Center fielder Ryder Wilson there, and they lost the ball. They got up above the lights and they couldn't find it. And it'll go as a bloop double, and it's going to allow Alex Wynn to come in. So here's Gunnar Wilhelm. So it's a little flare hit. Wynn hustles home. That makes it 10-0. Still runners at 2nd and 3rd, and the next pitch is outside ball 1. We're starting to get a few sprinkles again. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Wilhelm. Misses down and away, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. So 10-0 Pocatello. And just a few little light raindrops again starting to fall here in the Pocatello area. As that ball's hit to center. Going back on the ball is Wilson, turning, full turn. It's over his head, and he has to play it off the wall. That gets 1 in. That gets 2 in. As the throw comes to the plate, and the throw back to third is not in time. So it's a triple for Wilhelm to score 2, and it's 12-0.
Wilhelm on 3. Up to bat, Martin Serrano.
So still nobody out in the inning. And 3 runs home, and it's 13-0. So here's the catcher, Martin Serrano. Three runs on 3 hits and a hit batter here so far in the inning. And here's Serrano, who homered his last time up, and he'll drive that one into the gap in right center field. That'll get the run in to make it 13-0. And Serrano has driven in another run in the game. That is his 4th RBI today. And that'll bring up Mac Evans as Wilhelm comes in to score. So come on in relief. He's yet to get an out here in the inning as the first pitch misses down low. 4 runs on 3 hits and a hit batter here in the inning. As Evans at the plate. Serrano over at first. And the lookout pitches up high and over the head of Mac Evans. Evans with 1 hit today. He's 1 for 2 officially, but he had a scoring fly ball back in the first inning. See the clouds starting to move through your picture for those watching on My Local Radio. As Evans again hits a ball skyward into left center field. Coming over is the center fielder. Again, they can't make the play as everyone again is safe. As Serrano moves up to second. Evans with another little bloop hit, his 2nd hit of the game. Put runners at first and second again here. Still nobody out in the inning. And now here's J.D. Gunderson. So Ryan Foltz will hit for Gunderson.
This is my kid.
So here's Foltz, first ball swinging in his first at-bat of the night. as he rolls it foul back to the screen. So Gunderson, while he was in there, was hit by a pitch, popped up and flew out, officially 0 for 2. And Foltz gets his first swings of the night. The 0-1. That's on the corner, and it's 0-2. 13 runs on 9 hits for Pocatello. No runs, 2 hits for the Outlaws. And here comes the 0-2. Poked foul off the end of the bat. And someone's going to go home with a souvenir dent in their car, courtesy of Ryan Foltz. The 0-2 pitch again to Foltz. Half swing. Does he go? No. Apparently they say no. So it's now going to be 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Foltz. Bauer playing up in front of the bag at first. Ground ball to short. They'll go the short way, get a force out. No, not in time at second base. So everybody's safe and the bases are loaded. So Foltz will reach on the fielder's choice at the play, as the play at second base was too late. So still nobody out.
Brings up number 2, Elias Blackhawk.
And Elias Blackhawk is now going to come up for the first time tonight. As the first pitch to Blackhawk misses down low, ball 1. So the bases loaded. 4 runs home here in the inning. And nobody out. The 1-0. Hit foul. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Blackhawk, another one of those members of the Pocatello team. But he'll be back next year, I believe, as he was an underclassman. Hits the ball foul and along the left field line. And it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So light sprinkles here in Pocatello as the Outlaws trailing 13-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home again, and that one's again hit foul off the first base side this time, and it'll stay 1-2.
Last call, the Grills.
So 1-2, looking for baseballs for the home plate umpire as Damon Kaman gets one back in, so he's kind of rubbing it up, trying to dry off the surface a little bit. And the 1-2 pitch, fastball is high, ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Come on, set at the letters, and he'll come home again. The next pitch to Blackhawk is swung on and missed. That's the first out of the inning. So Blackhawk goes down on strikes. And the 9th batter to come up this inning is Caden Knowles. Jason Jones will hit for Knowles as the raindrops start to become a little bit harder. So Coach Smalls goes back out to the mound, and apparently we're going to have a pitching change here. So a pitching change coming up here for the Outlaws. So we're going to duck in a timeout while they have the pitching change, and we'll take a timeout and we'll come back. Tell you who the new pitcher is right after this.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
New pitcher for the Outlaws is Braxton Bauer, who comes in, and he'll inherit the bases loaded and one out as Damon Kaman has allowed 4 runs so far, but he's still responsible for the 3 men out there on the base pass. So Bauer continues with his warm-up tosses as the scheduled hitter is Josh Jones, who is going to come up and hit here for Caden Knowles. 13-0 Pocatello leading here in the bottom of the 5th. So here's Bauer, and the first pitch home is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pocatello with 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 more in the third and in the fourth, and 4 here in the bottom of the 5th. As the next pitch, that misses up and in, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch home from Bauer. That's going to be lined into left field. That's going to get in for a hit. That's going to get 1 in. That'll get 2 in. Going to third as the play is safe there to throw back in as the 2 runs are in, and it's 15-0. As Jones singles in a pair of runs, goes to second on the throw in. That's 6 runs here in the inning. And now here's Alex Wynn, who started all this here in the inning with a double and ended up scoring a run. He's the 10th man to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. And the first pitch to Win over for a strike, and it's 0-1. So runners at second and third, 1 out, 6 runs home here in the inning. The 0-1 popped up. Foul ground, left field side, long run for anybody to get near it, as Oliver was the closest to get close to it from his shortstop position, but still was probably a good 10 or 15 feet from getting to it. But hats off for the long run just to try to get there. So no balls and 2 strikes on Alex Wynn, the center fielder. Wynn 2 for 2 today, plus a walk, scored twice. And the 0-2 pitch on the way from Bauer. Little chip shot in toward right field. Right fielder coming in, not going to get there in time. It's going to fall in front of him. That'll get another run in to make it 16-0. As Wynn has his 3rd hit of the game and his first RBI today. As runners now at the corners. And still only 1 out. And once again, here is Brody Birch. 7 runs in the inning here for Pocatello. And it's 16-0. As the pitch misses down low, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball on the inside half, and it's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 the count. As on misses too far in. Ball 2 balls and a strike now for Bauer. So Bauer, the third pitcher of the game used by the Outlaws. The 2-1. That's driven to center. Wilson has to come over into the gap in right center field. He's not going to get it, and he's going to have to chase it all the way to the fence in the deepest part of the ballpark. That's going to get 1 in. That'll get 2 in. They're going to hold the runner at third. It's a 2-run triple. And that makes it 18-0 as Bauer triples home 2 more. And we'll go back to the top of the order. And Alex Romrell will come up. Romrell doubled home a couple of runs. His first at-bat of the inning. Hitting for Vaughn as that pitch over for a strike. So 9 runs home in the inning, 18-0. Ground ball wide of third, gets by the third baseman, and Oliver can't make the play either. As that'll get another run in to make it 19-0 as Birch comes in to score. As I think they're going to call that a bad hop single. Looks like it hit off the lip of the grass as they were not able to make the play. So that'll be another hit for Romrell and his third RBI. And now here's Gunnar Wilhelm. Wilhelm, the 13th batter in the inning. Eight hits in the inning overall. First pitch to Wilhelm, missed outside. The next one misses outside again. Ball 2 balls and no strikes. Well, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast today, how the credentials of this team coming in for Pocatello. That ball's lined into right center field. That's going to be in. Romrell will come to third. They'll hold him there. That's a double for Wilhelm. And runners again at second and third. And bring up Martin Serrano. That's the 14th hit of the game. So here's Serrano, who has 3 of those hits, has singled twice, and had the big bomb of the game, the 2-run home run to right center field. So here's the first pitch to Serrano, misses down low, ball 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out here in the inning. Nine runs on, check that, 10 runs on, I believe it's 10 hits here in the inning. Next pitch to Serrano again, misses outside. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits. 10 runs on 10 hits in the inning. Serrano swings and comes up empty. And it's 2 balls and a strike here on Serrano. And I believe the little sprinkle we were having is stopped. Is that pitch over for a strike again, and it's now 2-2 on the Pocatello catcher. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bauer out of the stretch, comes home, the 2-2 pitch. Missed outside again, ball 3, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. And again, the pitch home to Serrano. That's hit toward right field. Right fielder going back on it. And there to make the catch It'll get another run home to make it 20-0 as Romrell able to come home on Serrano's scoring fly ball.
Sack fly for Serrano.
So 2 outs for Serrano. That's his 5th RBI of the day.
Number 13, Polson.
So we have a pinch hitter here as Polson comes up as a pinch hitter with 2 outs. As that first pitch misses outside and low, ball 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch, that's over this time, and it's 1-1. So a ball and a strike on Polson. 11 runs in the inning. As Pocatello has broken the game open. It's 20-0. As the next pitch. Now they changed their mind and it's Cody Mortensen at the plate. As Mortensen now ahead at the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. It's up and in and hits him. So Mortensen hit by a pitch. That'll be the 4th batter hit by a pitch in the game here for Pocatello. And once again, here comes Coach Small out to the mound. As again, I think we're going to have another pitching change here, and we will. As Bauer looks like he's either going to head off or he's going to head to get his first baseman's glove and go back to first base. I'm not sure which one it is, but we have another pitching change coming up here, so we'll take another timeout and we'll be back right after this.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
So Rhett Anderson will come in and pitch here for the Outlaws. He becomes their 4th pitcher of the day. Brecker Rich, Damon Kaman, Braxton Bauer, and now Rhett Anderson. And oh, there he is. Bauer did go back out on the field, so he's going to go back to his position at first base. So 2 outs, runner at first. 11 runs home here in the inning for Pocatello, and they lead it by the score of 20-0. Well, here's Ryan Foltz up for his 2nd at-bat of the inning. Foltz, who reached on an error against the shortstop his first time up. As that first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Running Rebels, number 8, Ryan Foltz.
Outfield straightaway against Foltz. A number of balls hit in this inning were catchable by the outfield for the Outlaws, but I think having not played very much at night, I think they may have lost the ball in the lights and not able to get to it. So Not pointing blame anywhere, just the way the inning has gone for the Outlaws. That ball's hit into short left center field, and that too is going to fall just behind the shortstop. Everybody will move up 90 feet. The bases will be loaded again with 2 outs.
Foltz gets a hit to left field.
So Foltz singles.
Elias Blackhawk.
And now here is Elias Blackhawk again. Blackhawk is the 17th batter to hit in the inning. So Blackhawk, who struck out his first time up earlier this inning and his first appearance, is a pitch up high, ball 1 ball and no strikes. So the bases are full. And the 1-0 pitch to Blackhawk misses up high again. Ball 2 balls and no strikes. So Anderson falls behind here. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit foul off the first base side, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 20 runs, 15 hits for Pocatello. The running Rebels are certainly living up to their name. Here's the 2-1. It's over again, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check that, 2-2. 2-2, I should say. And the 2-2 offering to Blackhawk popped up right here. It's going to land on top of the press box, and it's going to stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're sitting outside without any cover, and having that ball come right straight down. If it would have actually hit, it would have landed about 5 feet to my left, but luckily it hit on the roof of the press box instead. Here's the 2-2 pitch again to Blackhawk. Hit in the air along the left field line into foul ground. Wilson coming over in foul territory, can't make the play. So Walker Wilson had to run a long way to get there and then slid and not able to hang on to it. So Blackhawk will come back up there with 2 balls and 2 strikes. And all the runners will go back to their bases with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. $11 runs on 11 hits here in the inning. And the 2-2 offering to Blackhawk. Hit foul again back into the screen. So Elias hanging in there, hanging tough. We've seen him play short. We've seen him pitch a bit as well. And get a chance to swing here with a big lead for his running Rebel teammates. And the 2-2 pitch on the way home again. Runs the count full, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Certainly glad to have you with us here from rainy Pocatello here on a Friday. And wish everybody, of course, a happy Memorial Day weekend. The 3-2 pitch, the runners go. It's low, ball 4, and that'll force over a run. So Blackhawk walks. Pick up an RBI. That's the 12th run of the inning and makes it 21-0.
Bringing up number 20, Jason Jones.
Bases remain loaded, and Jason Jones comes to the plate as the 18th batter of the inning. Hits it off the end of the bat, but he gets it through into center field. That's what will get 1 in. That'll get 2 in. As Blackhawk's going to keep going to third, he'll make it there. And behind the play, Jones goes into second base. So 2 more RBIs here in the inning. That'd make it 23-0.
Hit by Jones, brings up number 12, Alex Williams.
Blackhawk ends up over at third. Jones singles in a pair of runs. And here's Alex Wynn again for the third time in the inning. Here's Wynn. Wynn with 3 hits in the game, 2 of them just in this inning alone. Has a pair of doubles, he's scored twice and driven in a run. This inning. Popped up. Left side. Oliver backing out, says he has it and does. And finally, the inning comes to an end as Wynn pops up. But not before. Pocatello will plate a total of 11 runs on, make it 12 runs, I should say, on 11 hits in the inning. There was an error, and they leave 2 left on base. We'll go to the 6th. We are done with 5 here, and on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, it reads Pocatello 23, Preston nothing, or Evanston nothing, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Now we'll go to the 6th inning. The Running Rebels of Pocatello leading this one handily. As we go here to the top of the 6th. New pitcher on here for the Running Rebels is Cody Mortensen will come in to pitch. So Mac Evans goes 5 tonight. Gives up just a pair of hits, no runs. Walked 1 and struck out 5 in the game. So as we go here to the top of the 6th inning, here for the Outlaws, they'll start from the top of the order. Ryder Wilson will be the first man that Cody Mortensen will face. So all kinds of new bodies around the infield here for Pocatello as they slowly have replaced the starters with a 23-run lead here in the game. And the first pitch from Mortensen misses outside, ball 1 ball and no strikes. Ryder Wilson, who is 2 of the 3 Outlaw batters to reach base today, as the off-speed pitch, he's way out in front of it. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Wilson walked back in the first inning to open the game. Then he singled, in the 3rd, and has another hit here as he puts that ball on a line into left field. So he's 2 for 2. And that's the 3rd hit of the game for the Outlaws. So here's the left fielder Walker Wilson, who will now come up. Wilson 0 for 2, fouled out and reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch misses down low, ball 1 ball and no strikes. We're not quite 2 hours in as we play here in the top of the 6th. Mortensen looks back, comes home, bunt attempt here by Walker Wilson, pushes it foul over on the first base side, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 23 runs, 16 hits, and an error for Pocatello. No runs, 3 hits, 3 errors on the game here for the Evanston Outlaws. And don't forget, doubleheader here tomorrow. First game at 12 noon. Mortenson's 1-1 offering. Hit in the air, a first base side. Giving chase to a trio of running Rebels, but it falls between them, and it drops foul. And the count goes to 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. We were going through and thanking all of our pregame sponsors to make sure they had their mentions in because of the abbreviated pregame show. Line drive to second. Blackhawk has that on the line, throws back to first in time for the double play. So Walker lines into the double play.
Back to first for the double play. Up to bat, number 24.
So with 2 outs and the base is empty again, that brings up the shortstop, Gavin Oliver. So here's Oliver, struck out twice, both of those at-bats against Mac Evans. As he curveball, pokes it into left field. Up comes the left fielder, Birch is there, and puts it away, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, nobody left. As believe that is the last out of the game. Yes, it is. So we have a final. We're going to try to blow out some commercials here. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll go to the post-game show coming up. As the final score here today, as Pocatello wins it by the final score of 23-0.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in 1 appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Okay, apparently we're not done. We're going to keep playing, but I'm not sure why all of a sudden my camera is completely out of focus here. As first 2 pitches both miss high and away. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch. Again, misses outside. Nope, that's a called a strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 offering popped up in foul ground. Here comes the third baseman and not able to make the play. As Hoover now playing over at third base, not able to make the catch. And it goes to 2-2. So I'm not sure why all of a sudden my camera has decided to lose focus, but it has. As the next pitch home is going to be rolled up along the first base side. It's foul as it's off his foot. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That misses down and in. So the count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So here's the 3-2 pitch. It misses outside, ball 4. So Birch walks. And they'll go back to the top of the order and Alex Romrell. So after sending 19 men to the plate last inning, the leadoff batter Birch walks. And back to the top of the order and Romrell, as that pitch is outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. As the next pitch to Romrell is belted down the left field line into the corner, foul. So Romrell, just a hair out in front of one, didn't quite have home run distance. It stayed in the park, but it was foul ball down by the left field corner, by the left field foul pole. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. As the pitch home to Romrell misses outside, snap throw back to first, and not in time over there, as Birch able to hop back on the bag. So 23-0 as we play here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As that pitch misses outside again. And it's ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Outfield straightaway here for the Outlaws. As the next pitch is lined just over there. Nope, and the shortstop, Oliver caught it. Has had just enough topspin that as Oliver went up, it came back down, and he actually had to bring his glove back down to make the catch. So Romrell lines out.
Romrell lines out to short, bringing up
and
Gunnar Wilhelm.
1 out and a man on, and once again here comes Coach Small out to the mound again, and it appears we're going to have another pitching change. So another pitching change coming up here for the Outlaws. We'll again take a timeout. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is again coming in for Evanston. We'll do that as we continue right after this.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobbi Dolezal, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Uintah County School District Number 1, we have a long tradition of student excellence and success. Our vision is to provide the highest quality education for all students. We do this by providing relevant and challenging instruction. We set high expectations for our students and focus on experiences that build positive relationships, promote collaboration, and encourage maximum student effort. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
So new pitcher in here for the Evanston Outlaws is Ryder Wilson, the center fielder, now comes in.
Ryder Wilson on the mound for the Outlaws.
So Ryder Wilson becomes the 5th pitcher of the day for Evanston. And he'll come up with man at first and 1 out. And Gunnar Wilhelm will be the first batter that he will face. So as he continues to go through his warm-up tosses, as here comes Wilhelm, and we're ready to go back to work here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wilhelm has gone all the way, has walked twice, tripled home a pair of runs, and also doubled both of his hits coming in that 5th inning. So here's Wilhelm with a runner at first and 1 out, and the first pitch home to Gunnar as he's going to turn around and hit left-handed now for the first time today. And the pitch is up high, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It's over, and it's a 1-1. So now with the score now 23-0, the home plate umpire's strike zone is starting to get very wide and very tall. This is the next pitch, that is up high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Ryder ready again. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's driven to center. That's in for a hit. As Gunnar has his 3rd hit of the game.
Gunnar singles to center, bringing up number 11, Martin Serrano.
And here's the catcher, Martin Serrano, coming back up. So Serrano, who's driven in a total of 5 runs today. First ball swinging, pops it up on the right side. Infield fly rule is called. That's the 2nd out of the inning.
Infield fly rule for Serrano, bringing up number 13, Cody Mortensen.
So 2 outs, and now here is the pitcher, Cody Mortensen, coming to the plate. Mortensen, who had 1 at-bat and was hit by a pitch in his only at-bat. That came last inning when he came in to hit for Mac Evans. Takes the first pitch up high, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch waved at and missed, and it's now 1-1. Here's the 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed, and it goes to 1-2. Also want to thank the folks at Union for sponsoring our Union broadcast booth during the games this year. Union offering high-speed internet for your home and your office. So ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch home. Swung on and missed. And that should be the 3rd out of the inning, and yes, it is. So Matt Mortensen goes down on strikes. That's out number 3. And we'll go to the 7th. So after 6 on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard, it's Pocatello 23, Preston nothing on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
A beautiful smile increases your confidence. At Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, our mission is to inspire lasting smiles. We offer teenage and adult patients clear aligners to straighten smiles, in some cases eliminating the need for metal braces. Clear aligners are worn daily to help move your teeth until your perfect smile is achieved. Call us for a free consultation to see if you're a candidate for clear aligners by ClearCorrect. Black's Fork Dental, inspiring lasting smiles.
So we move along to the 7th as the pitch home, and the first pitch is leading off here in the 7th inning for the Outlaws. It's Braxton Bauer. Bauer 0 for 2 in the game. Flown out to center both times up and takes that pitch down low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch, that misses outside and low again, and it's ball 3 as Cody Mortensen falls behind 3 balls and no strikes here to open the inning. As the next pitch home, that is high, ball 4. So Bauer will walk on 4 pitches.
Braxton Bauer draws the walk.
And that brings up Brian Hoover's spot, and it will be Hoover who comes up. Get a runner over at first base here as first pitch is a ground ball, 1 hopper toward Blackhawk. He'll feed over to short, back to first in time for the double play. So the 4-6-3 turned by Pocatello, now with 2 outs. That brings up the catcher, Jackson Osborne. Osborne, first ball swing, he hits it foul down the left field side, and it's 0-1.
Up to bat for the Outlaws, Jackson Osborne.
So 0-1 on Osborne as Mortensen waiting for a new ball. The 0-1 pitch. Big overhand curveball is over for a strike, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch to Osborne. That's hit toward left, but right there is the left fielder as Birch puts it away. And the Outlaws gone in order here in the 7th inning, and I think that's finally going to be the end of the game as they played 7 innings. So handshakes all around, handshakes by the umpires. Looks like they're finally going to leave the field, and the final score here today is Pocatello 23 and the Evanston Outlaws nothing. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll try to recap this one for you a little bit. We'll do that as we continue on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and on mylocalradio.com.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uintah County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
All right, welcome back here to the postgame show as we'll try to wrap this one up for you. Final score here tonight as Preston beats the Evanston Outlaws by the final score of 23-0. As the final totals in the game for Pocatello, 23 runs on 15 hits. They commit 1 error. For Pocatello, no runs. They had 3 hits, and they left a total of 3 men on base. For the winning pitcher for Pocatello was Mac Evans, and it was Brecker Rich who took the loss in the game for the Evanston Outlaws. Started out a little cool and had a few little raindrops throughout the middle of the game, but they hung with it. They played the whole game. As the time of the game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Take a timeout. We'll see if we can get Coach Small up here, get some comments from him. We'll do that as we continue right after this.
Teach your children important money management skills that will benefit them for a lifetime with a Trona Valley Federal Credit Union youth account. Understanding the importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. These special accounts help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly, and are perfect for young people to get a good financial start. Open a youth account today at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical. And cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how. Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back here again to the postgame show. Apparently Coach Small is not going to come up and talk. He's walked right back out to the van, head back to the hotel because it's after 10 o'clock at night. So let's just kind of wrap things up here real quick. Our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game for today. Let's call it the two double plays turned in the game by the Pocatello Runnin' Rebels in the game. As our Pepsi play of the game, let's give it to Martin Serrano, the catcher for Pocatello, who ended up driving in 5 runs in the game. He had 3 hits, including a home run, a 2-run home run that's helped them to go on their way to a 23-0 win here in the game here tonight. So for Pocatello, they win it going away 23-0, and for the Outlaws, they'll look to bounce back here tomorrow, as they'll have a pair of games here tomorrow starting at 12 noon, as they'll play somebody a little bit more at to their competition level, kind of really a matchup that's having to take on the newly crowned 4A state champions in the state of Idaho. You knew it was going to get one-sided, and it did before the end of the game, with Pocatello winning it by the score of 23-0. So coming up tomorrow, the 12 o'clock first pitch against the single A team for the Pocatello. I believe their name is the Rebels, I believe, is who they'll be playing tomorrow, the single A team. And we'll have that game first pitch at 12 o'clock. We'll be on the air with the pregame show around 11:45 tomorrow, 11:15, I should say, tomorrow morning from here at Hollowell Field here in Pocatello. So until then, I'm Deanne Hubbard for our studio engineer tonight, Colin Bagley. We appreciate him and everything he does, as we'll say goodnight from here in Pocatello and talk to you again coming up tomorrow morning with the pregame show at 11:15 before the 12 o'clock first pitch, as the Outlaws again will take on the Rebels from here coming up tomorrow. So from here in Evanston, here in Pocatello, for everyone back in Evanston, thanks for listening, thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching on mylocalradio.com as we say goodnight from here in Pocatello. Remind you of the final score before we go. Pocatello wins it by the final score of 23-0 from Hollowell Field in Pocatello. We'll say a very pleasant good night.